La, la, la. La, la, la. She ready. Oh, just look at her glow. She ready. Yeah, she's standing up tall. Ready. Confident and bold. She ready. Never gonna back down. She ready. Ooh, yeah, she wearing that crown. She ready. Ooh, she ready. She walking and talking, no faking, creating.
Hello, my Geminis. It is Tori, the Hope Dealer of Guided Intuition, and I'm here to do your monthly spiritual guidance from Spirit, your guides, Jesus, Allah, the universe, whatever it is you believe in, my love muffin. This is what they want you to pay attention to in the month of November. So keep in mind, guys, that this is a general reading. It may resonate with some, it may not. However, there are so many sweet souls that are sharing their gifts. You're going to find someone who picks up on your energy. So if the shoe does not fit, don't force it, okay? Don't force it. With that being said, my loves, it is my birthday, December the 13th, and I went ahead and took the notion to make a Amazon wish list, okay, with different decks and cards and mystic little things I'm into. So if you feel guided to buy me something for my birthday, or you just want to bless the channel, that is another way that you can feel free to. I'll leave all of that information in the description box below. But if you are new to the channel, welcome, my loves. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. I'm friendly. I love to connect with my soul family. So Gemini, as you can see from this title, okay, the month of November is liberation for you. It is truly you returning home to yourself, and then for some of you, physically moving. I see you physically moving to better horizons, a better view. Okay, in this month of November, it is definitely time for you, Gemini, to be about you. Be about you in any form that you place that. Be about your mental health. Be about your self-love. Be about your bag. Be about your physical vessel. All right, really pour into yourself and give to yourself. I really see you doing that in the month of November. Something has clicked. Okay, and I feel like it was kind of hard. You're going to be stumbling into some truth, okay, Gemini. It could be maybe in the way that you show up in your relationships, the way that you've been showing up for yourself. But now that you're starting to see that you are amazing, you're starting to see that you're worthy, that you can have your heart's desires, and that most importantly, don't settle. Not when it comes to love, not when it comes to career, not when it comes to anything, okay? So my loves, what we're going to do, Gemini, we're going to look at and see what doors are you walking through in the month of November. Okay. And then what I wanted to do is I want to just go ahead and pull the overall theme of your life in the month of November, and then just let spirit flow. I feel like this is like the appetizer before we actually get into the entree. Before we get into that, Gemini, these cards wanted to come out as I was shuffling, just seeing, what was going on with you guys in the month of November. And the first thing that came out is completion, okay? You are completing cycles. There is a major completion for you. And I feel like you're starting to do what is best for you, Gemini, okay? You're starting to do what is best for you. And these endings, okay, it might be hard at first, but I really see you stripping away from people, places, and things that don't serve you. Okay? Really honoring yourself in the month of November. And we also have gossip. So I can feel like whatever decisions that you're making, Gemini, some people may not agree with it. However, it don't matter. Okay. And I'm seeing some kind of, for somebody is like the decision that you're making, maybe your family is not really here for it, however, that you can't worry about that, Gemini. Okay. You have to be honored. You have to honor you and be true to you. And what I'm seeing is a renewal for you in the month of November. This is a revival. Your eyes are open wide to what is important, and that is you. You deserve the best. And I feel like in the month of November, you're walking through doors, okay, Hell, what is it? What is that saying? Like hell or hot water. It don't matter. You are walking through doors that liberate you. Okay. So let's see exactly what is the theme of your life, Gemini, in the month of November. Spirit, what is the theme of Gemini's life in the month of November? Please forgive me, guys, if I get tongue twisted. So let's see. What is the overall theme of your life in the month of November? There was a card that wanted to come out, but I went ahead and put it back in Gemini, but it was just basically talking about no more okay, we got two. We're going to take these. Okay. It was just talking about no more settling, okay? No more sacrificing yourself for others, okay? So it says, the overall theme of your life, Gemini, we must be conscious and responsible for our beliefs and behaviors if we are ever to be free. Like I told you, you are taking ownership of your life, of your destiny. I feel like you're no longer riding or just coasting or just following the wave, but you're creating your own splash. Spirit just literally gave me that. You're no longer following the wave, but creating your own splash in the month of November. And I feel like this could rattle some cages, Gemini. However, we didn't come to this earth to please others. We came to please ourselves. And you deserve the highest when it comes to love, when it comes to career, when it comes to your spiritual growth, all of the above. You deserve the best. And I feel like that's what you're going after. Okay? It says, we cannot timidly wait for everything to fall into our laps. We will receive only as we rise and march. For destiny turns its ear to those without fear. So be courageous. Go after what you want. That is the theme of your life. You're going after what you want. You're no longer just going to sit quiet, Gemini, and just take something. For some of you, it's a relationship, but just honestly, just take the scraps of life. I just see you being liberated and standing up and going after what you want, and you should. Why not? You didn't come here to live in fear. You came here to live fearlessly. And I feel like you're really invoking that energy in the month of November, my loves, and I'm so proud of you because I know this takes courage. I really know it does. So let's just see what doors are you walking through in the month of November here. I feel like to this one, it just looks like you're coming out of your comfort zone. You know, this looks like a little homey gate, and I feel like you're coming out of your comfort zone, Gemini. And it says a note on love. Seek different seasons and enter into the unknown. When love is the focus, foundation, and goal, blessed is the body, mind, and soul. So listen, I feel like you're making a conscious decision to walk through the door of the things that you love. Okay, coming out of your comfort zone, getting uncomfortable to be comfortable. Okay, you've outgrown a space and now you're entering into a new one. Because I really feel like the view, wherever you were, Gemini, there may be, you might have to go crawl over this wall or find a different way. But I feel like someone is just at it's at the bottom of bottom. Like you can't hit lower than this. You get what I'm saying? You can only go up from here. And I feel like that's the door that you're walking through. I feel like you're ready to embrace this journey. You're not saying that it's going to be easy, but you're like, you know what? Damn it, I'm willing to do the work. I'm willing to put in the effort, okay? And that says, bless this space. Your sacred space holds the soul to bear. Pontasano, always mess the word. Pontasano, like you burn, and sage will clear the air. So I feel like you're clearing your surrounding, okay? Person, place, thing, situation. You're clearing your surroundings and moving forward. You're walking through the door of, you know what? You're blessing this space. You're blessing your energy field. You're cleaning up your energy field. You're removing what doesn't serve you. Okay, Gemini? And look at this view. Look at this door. Look at this view that you're walking through. It's like that's the key. You finally put the key, turned the lock, and now you're exiting. Look at this. This beautiful view you're coming into. Begin here, a new beginning. Do not fear what travels brings. My dear, the moment is yours. Begin now here. Pass this on. It's time to begin. and you're going ahead. You don't know what it holds, and but you know that it's better than this. Anything is better than this way that someone has been thinking or being in complacency and keeping yourself stagnant. It's better than this. Yeah, and you're being obedient to your heart with some clarity. And by you like listening to yourself, Gemini, doing the things that yourself is asking you, this is opening doors for you like no other. So continue that path, my love. I promise you, it bears gifts, is what Spirit is saying. So let's just see what else Spirit wants you to know, Gemini, before we get into your monthly spiritual guidance. What else would you like Gemini to know, Spirit? Okay. Spirit said, make the effort and Spirit will meet you. The universe supports you. Okay. And relationship change, I'm telling you, pay attention to the signs and wonders. So for some of my Geminis, there is a situationship. It could be a marriage. It could be a relationship, but something is ending. It's time to wrap this up so better can come. Don't settle at any part of your life. Okay. So, and I feel like there's some kind of family dynamic changing too. Yeah. Look at this domestic harmony. Whatever is leaving, make the effort. Okay. In this relationship change. Because I really feel like this is going to bring the domestic harmony. Listen to yourself, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get into your monthly spiritual guidance. All right, my Geminis, we're going to go ahead and get started. And the first thing that I want to talk about, okay? I have an important message for a beautiful soul. And usually when, this is a general reading, but when I am getting a particular situation here, a particular vibe and energy, I know that it's someone that really needs to hear this message, okay? And my Gemini, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over what you're going to be thinking about or what Spirit is going to be placing on your heart in the month of November. Then over here is everything that Gemini needs to know about love in the month of November, anything that will bring you more fulfillment this month, and the word that Spirit wants you, Gemini, to keep at the forefront of your mind. Gemini, listen to me. In the month of November, you will be getting some news, okay? It could be work related. It could be in family. Honestly, I'm really feeling like something that you're passionate about, a lot of you in love, okay? You could be getting some information where something is ending with completion here. Something is done. And I know at times we look at endings of a relationship, or a situation like it's done. We look at it with so much fear and so much sadness. One of the things that I heard a story that changed my life, Gemini, and it talked about how this person had just broke up and she forced herself to go out. And, she was trying to act and trying to be there, but her mind was on, her relationship that had just ended. And, she was talking to somebody and was like, are you okay? And she was like, the normal thing to say yes, but she was actually, no, I just broke up. And they were like, oh, congratulations on the breakup. And she said she was so stunned. And then she was like, why did you say congratulations? And the person said, because you figured out it wasn't working. So you released it. And now something that is more a reflection of you and more fitting and deserving, of you can come forth. And that's truly what a breakup is, okay? Congratulations on the breakup. And I know that sounds so foreign. And I know, when we desire certain things or we want certain people to be in our lives, I know that it's hard to really process that. However, something has ended, okay? And with this ending, Spirit, the divine is promising you a new beginning, but you have to be open to the quest. You have to be open to the healing. You have to be open, I'm going to call it how I see it, to the rejection. And I know that it hurts. Believe me, Tori has had her dose of rejection, Gemini, but I promise you, this completion is really the new beginning that you have prayed for, asked for in your heart. And for some of you, just really allowing somebody's energy to leave your energy, even if you're done with this person physically, like just spiritually releasing them. Sorry guys, I'm trying to pick up this card. Can I get it? Okay, I got it. Jesus, and Wow, that says a lot, because I feel like for some of you, you're holding on to a relationship, you're holding on to a person. Like you're really trying to make it work. You're really wanting this to happen, Gemini, but I'm really seeing it come to an end. So something grand and something that is discernment of your energy and time can come forth, because this is, and it's just a lot of complacency here. I feel like you and this person may have played it safe. And I know it's hard to hear this, but I promise you, you have to trust that everything that happens for a reason, okay? That's what I'm hearing for you guys. That's a message that somebody really needs to know in the month of November, okay? So let's see what's crowning you. So the first thing crowning my Geminis is we have self-love, okay? And I feel like you guys are really laying it on thick. You're really loving yourself. Maybe that's a past energy. You were connected in a relationship and you allowed this relationship to leave you, Gemini. You said goodbye, and now you're really focusing that energy in yourself, like loving on yourself mentally, spiritually, physically, okay? Anything around self-love is crowning you, because it's time for you to really give that adoration, that time and attention that you have given to other people, to yourself. Self-love, and also love, because when you're giving that love to yourself, of course it's going to show up in a person. And I feel like for my singles that have really been laying on that self-love, love is crowning you, because spirit is going to be bringing you a gift, and it's a gift in love, okay? And also what I'm seeing with this love right here, we have your intuition. So your intuition is sending you signals concerning love for my love muffins, okay? Listen to these intuitions, because your intuition is telling you something very important. It's giving you clues, baby. And I feel like this is related to the situation that I talked about earlier. Listen to your intuition when it comes to love. If your intuition tells you to move forth, move forth. If your intuition tells you no, it's a no, okay? Also, what's crowning you is self-care right here with self-love, but just taking that initiative to love yourself. Take yourself out. Go on a date. You don't have to wait anybody to treat you. Go on a date. Take yourself out on a date. Get to know you. I feel like that's your theme. Like Gemini, you're really going deep within yourself in the month of November. Really loving yourself. Really, I feel like taking the time to court yourself. Take the time to date yourself. Like you are really laying it on thick. It's this, like the way that how serious you are about yourself and your self-love journey, Gemini. I honestly feel like there's another person, but it's honestly you. But this is how passionate you are about really loving yourself. Because I feel like you've been sobering up to some things. You've been cutting ties with people, places, anything that doesn't serve you. And also I feel like some of you are changing your foods and just what you allow in your body in the month of November. I feel like that's spirit telling you, to just watch what you put in your body. Also, we have relationship dynamics. You're sobering up about some connection that maybe you desire, you want it, but it's not for you. Again, dietary change, changing your food. Okay. And for some of you, you're thinking about moving. For some of you, this is moving out of a relationship, moving out of a situation or an environment that does not serve you. Okay. But also I see someone wanting to move out of state, wanting to move to a different place, a different environment. And I feel like that would be good for you, but maybe that's just not what other people want for you, but I'm seeing that being good for you. And Gemini, self-love, meaning doing what's best for what? Self. Okay. So let's see what's going on with love, Gemini, in the month of November. So I went ahead and pulled a card for the overall energy of love for, oh my God, Gemini. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm literally just drinking tea. It says, there isn't a soul on the planet who doesn't crave your approval. So love, the energy of love wants you to know, Gemini, that you are desired, that you are wanted. So don't stay in situationships or even marriages or relationships that do not give you that energy. Okay? Why are you settling? There isn't a soul on the planet who doesn't crave your approval. Okay? Because in these cards, I've seen you're being guided to free yourself from a situation, a love situation, okay? But I feel like some of you are trying to, like, reconciliation, reconnect with the person, trying to go, trying to make it work. But I see the separation here. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. I feel like the separation is really what's needed for this connection, okay? I feel like for some of you, as you're getting to know each other, as you realize that, y'all were just different and just not on the same page. Like, you want different things from your love life. And I feel like that's the mutual thing. It doesn't have to be that this person is horrible. You just see that you guys are on different pages, you want different things, and that's okay. Is what I'm seeing from spirit. And you're being guided, Gemini, to stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And for my love muffins that find themselves like in a situationship, but you desire that full commitment, spirit is saying that full commitment is out there. You don't have to settle. Okay? Let's clarify this, Gemini. Let's see. Spirit, what would you like Gemini to know? What would you like Gemini to know? Yeah, see, I feel like Spirit is saying it's time. It's time to move forward. It's time to, I know this is going to take a lot of strength on your behalf, Gemini, to really move away. And I feel like it's not easy moving away. It's not easy. I feel like this connection was, kind of safe, And for some, I feel like with the Seven of Wands, like either this person is fighting for this relationship, or you're fighting for this relationship. You're fighting to make it work, but it's just not going to fit. And I feel like that, with the Three of Wands, but you have to make a decision. Are you going to cross the river? Yeah. This is a lot of cards. Yeah. Because I feel like there's a commitment, for some of you. I feel like, this card represents, to me, when I see it, the Four of Wands, that represents marriage, And I feel like this person is offering you something moving forward, okay? I feel like they're offering you something, but for whatever reason, you're just not taking it, because we do have the Five of Wands. There's just this, whatever it is, even it's kind of like a pattern. Like maybe things are good for a while, but then there's this fighting, a disagreement happens. And we also have the Lovers here. And I feel like, with this Lovers here, either you or them could have, options. And it says there isn't a soul on the planet who doesn't crave your approval. Duh. But I feel like first the ending has to happen. I'm sorry, guys. I was like, duh. Their spirit is saying it doesn't have to be a fight. Love doesn't have to be a fight. Just because somebody is offering you something, if it's not what you want, you don't have to take it. Okay? Because there is, I feel like when you make a decision about this, you can take your coin and you can go find something that better suits you. That's what Spirit is seeing. It's showing me right now. Yeah. Yeah, because I feel like maybe you've invested a lot of time. For some of you, you've invested time in this relationship. Okay? But we got the Five of Wands. It's just like it's the lose-lose, because it's not clicking. It's an imbalance of giving. I just feel like maybe this person, if either you don't open up to this person, Gemini, or they don't open up to you. Yeah. Like they keep you at a distance, or you keep this person at a distance. And this is what keeps this, like they're not going to let you in there. Or you're not letting them in, With the Four of Cups, because I feel like, you or them, Gemini, because the energy is mirroring each other right now. I feel like, they can't really be present in this relationship, you or them, because they're thinking about, they know, that there's more to love, there's more to love, That's what I'm feeling. And I feel like this is bringing forth the Tower moment to make a decision. So whatever, do what's best for you, Gemini. Okay. Yeah, don't be somebody's option, or just what they're just settling. Yeah, because we got the devil card right here. Again, I just feel like no, no, you deserve a commitment. That both parties are equally desiring to work together, desiring to put in something to this connection. Because let's just see what the person is putting in. Yeah, we have the world here. But the world is all about endings and beginnings. I feel like somebody has threw in the towel. And I did say the person, yeah, the devil card again. We can't get away from it. It's like even with every beginning, it's always something behind it. And I feel like your intuition is telling you to free yourself from this. But for whatever reason, you're finding it a hard time. Yeah, because this situation is weighing you down. Okay, I see. For some of you, this is a soulmate. Yeah. But I feel like it's time. Yeah, it's time. The scales are imbalanced. It's time. Justice is here, and her sword is upright. Yeah, the King of Swords. I just feel like it's just not. You're met. The King of Swords is very reserved. Very reserved. You could just pour so much in it, but it's just not, A lot of swords in here too, because I'm just like with the Justice sword and the sword, this crazy air. So it could be you, or it could be that your partner has air strongly in their chart. But Spirit wants you to know it's not over yet. You can manifest whatever it is that you want. Okay, love is not over. The situation may be, but love in general, it's not. Go after what you truly want. Don't settle, okay? So that's what I see for you, Gemini, when it comes to love. Now we're going to see what it is that Spirit wants you to know that will bring you more fulfillment in the month of November. So the first thing that we have is the Sage, and this is all about the judgment. Divine judgment is here. And I feel like there's healing going on. There's a situation, Gemini, in the month of November that, it's kind of like a tower moment. Like there's a realization, of, just anything that maybe you are anticipating in that's unhealthy for you. Okay. And there's a divine healing taking place. Okay. Divine healing is taking place. And I feel like with this healing that's coming forth, we have a reunion, the 6 of Cups, and then the two of Vessels, attraction, love. Love is yours in all areas of your life, but it first starts with you loving you, Gemini. Okay? You will have a solid foundation, but it's requiring you to start this journey, closing out cycles. What is dead that's still, living? And I feel like when you start to remove yourself from this, it gets better. This is when your heart can heal. Okay? And then there's a rebirth. All right, my Gemini. So let's see the word that Spirit wants you to keep at the forefront of your mind. And that word is opportunity. Listen, you are never stuck. Take every moment, every situation, every second as an opportunity for growth, an opportunity to expand, and you will not go wrong. Okay. So Gemini, I know that this was intense. I want to let you know that I am sending you spiritual hugs. I love you so much. Honor yourself, honor your truth, and I will catch you on my channel. I love you and take care.
Follow, she blazing.